Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Today, I am doing a twin flame reading video. So this is going to be reading into the energy of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And of course, for those of you who are twin flames, who are on a twin flame path, you will find that you experience these divine masculine, divine feminine energy dynamics most profoundly, noticeably, and intensely within twin flame connection. However, with that being said, these also can be messages for the internal experience of the internal divine masculine and divine feminine, because we each do have a balance of both of these energies within us. And also, these messages can relate to certain trends you might run into collectively when interacting out in the world with other people, because really everything that is in creation carries within it a balance of masculine and feminine essence. So you will find that some of these messages might even apply to other situations in your life, even if you aren't on a twin flame journey, or you have been physically in 3D disconnected from your twin flame for some time. Regardless of what drew you to this reading video today, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in energy alignment. Something about you and your energy has attracted this video to you, and it's my intention to deliver some kind of meaningful message here for you today. Now, do keep in mind, I do channel many different people, situations, and connections throughout these reading videos, so only take from the video what connects with you personally, especially when it comes to very specific names, details, letter initials, etc. that do tend to come through the readings. Okay, so as I've been speaking here, I've been pulling a few cards, and the first card we have, the card that is most impacting your physical 3D experience right now in your life or in this connection, is the crown chakra card in the reverse position and the envy card upright. These cards came out together, and they're really sitting heavy on the root chakra, which indicates that there's something you are tangibly seeing or experiencing in connection with these cards. I'm getting that someone I'm picking up on here is in the heart of a spiritual awakening, really in the depths of it, going through a very intense time spiritually. And because of the way that they are awakening, because of these realizations they are having, they are simultaneously experiencing feelings of unfulfillment with the envy card in the upright position. They're realizing, I'm hearing how much they missed out. So maybe they feel like they have been missing out on the life they really want to live. They might be feeling as though in connection with someone else, that they've been missing opportunities with a particular person. And we have the love card coming out in the upright position. So dominantly, what this spiritual energy, these crown chakra shifts, because of course we do have the crown chakra reversed here, what these shifts and downloads are doing to this person is they are pointing out to them ways in which they are feeling unfulfilled in their life for the purpose of really aligning them with their true soul's path here on earth, because we have the temple path card in the reverse position. This card speaks to someone's highest path, someone really living in their purpose here on earth. But the fact this card is reversed tells me the person I'm channeling into here, which by the way, I am getting a lot of masculine energy from these cards coming out here at the beginning. So I want to say that these messages will dominantly apply to the divine masculine polarity. Although, of course, if you consider yourself to be the divine feminine, you might still find that some of these messages apply to your internal divine masculine. But what I'm getting is this masculine is being divinely shifted into love through this realization, through their spiritual awakening process of ways in which they've actually been, I'm hearing, sabotaging themselves. I also got the letter W. This might be a letter initial in someone's first or last name. This person may have felt as though they were sabotaging themselves or this connection in some way. And we have the health card. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. For some reason, I'm seeing someone at a doctor's office. So this divine masculine may have gone for a checkup recently, or they might have certain health concerns that are coming to the surface of their mind. This also could just speak to the fact that I'm hearing that they've been pushing themselves really hard when it comes to their family life or their work life, whatever they do in this world. Physically, I see this having taken a really strong toll on their physical body. I'm specifically picking up on a lot of tension in the neck, the upper back, the shoulders, the mid back. I'm hearing injuries. So some divine masculines may have even had some kind of injury as a result of all of this stress and strain that they've been putting on their physical body. They may have been to the doctor for a checkup of some kind, but regardless, I see that all of this is pushing them, yes, in an overarching way. Ultimately, the theme here is that love card, that all of this is shifting them into greater love. But what I see with the health card is it's also pushing them to reconnect and to really prioritize their own physical health and well-being, to realize that success in this world is truly comprehensive. It is mind, body, soul. I kept hearing in my mind that really popular phrase, health is wealth. And I feel that many divine masculines have had a lot of material success, but they may be realizing that true success is very holistic. It's very comprehensive in nature. I heard holistic health. So someone I'm picking up on here might be interested in holistic health in some way. It's interesting that we have the root chakra sitting on the third eye, because what this tells me is that realizations, downloads, intuitive hits for the divine masculine are becoming a lot more conscious, meaning that in the past, they may have kind of tried to repress some of what their intuition was telling them. But now there is no longer the ability to repress these intuitive pieces of information that are being given to them through this opening of themselves and all of their chakra centers, including this third eye chakra through which our intuition is received. I'm hearing head pressure. So some in the collective might be feeling a bit of head tingling or head pressure, strange head sensations, or even foggy headedness, strange eyesight situations or issues of sorts. I'm getting all of this could be connected with the third eye chakra massive opening and stabilization happening within the divine masculine polarity. So even if you consider yourself to be the divine feminine, you might be feeling this massive third eye. I keep wanting to call it a stabilization because that's how my guides are giving it to me, like it's been opening, but now it's really being held open. That process is really reaching this kind of breaking point where what the masculine is receiving intuitively, they are no longer going to be able to repress. So in the extended version of the reading on Patreon, which by the way, you can join our beautiful soul tribe on Patreon by following the link under this video in the pinned comment and description box. But in the extended version of the reading today, we will be diving deeper into what these third eye chakra shifts are bringing forth to the conscious mind of the divine masculine. So what these shifts and this stabilization of the third eye chakra is causing this masculine to realize or to no longer be able to repress. And intuitively, I'm already sensing that some of what he is realizing is connected with a love situation that may involve you as the physical divine feminine listening. If you are the divine feminine and you are interacting in some way in the physical world with this divine masculine. So the link to those additional messages, of course, is under the video in the pinned comment and description box. But for now, I am going to be reshuffling all of the cards here. And let's go ahead and start channeling into the divine feminine polarity. Now, I know that the majority of you listening are connecting here as divine feminines. So if you would like me to bring forth a specific message for you or your situation, I do recommend liking this video and subscribing. This does allow me to pick up on your energy more specifically and easily to channel more clearly for you as a divine feminine part of this collective. And we are all co-creators here because we all do contribute a unique energetic signature to this channel and this space here on YouTube. So I also just wanted to take a moment and say thank you so much for being a co-creator here, for being someone who is an essential part of manifesting these messages and videos and continuing to expand this channel. So let's keep going with the Energy Oracle Cards deck. This feels really aligned for today's reading. And what is going on for the Divine Feminine? We have Door to Spirits in the reverse position. So a lot is happening in the third eye for the Divine Feminine as well. Once again, I'm hearing something about your eyesight. So there may have been some strange occurrences in your vision. It might seem blurry at times and sharper and clearer at other times. You may be receiving some kind of fresh energy, or more abstractedly receiving a fresh new vision through this third eye chakra opening for the new beginning that you are not just stepping into, but quite literally beginning to ground in. With the Sun card in the upright position, I see you beginning to embody this brand new beginning. And you may have felt a slight shift in your energy if you'd been in a really low state recently. Again, this won't be for everyone, but for some of you, you may have been feeling a lot of heaviness, and you may have had moments of suddenly feeling like things were a bit lighter around you. And know that this is because you are shifting quite literally onto this higher timeline. You've been shifting in this direction for a while, but you're really starting to ground it in now. For some reason, I heard the name Morgan for someone. This could be a first or last name. The Victory card is just really standing out here. I feel that I'm hearing something about an accomplishment. So you may have received some kind of sense of accomplishment for something at your work or in your life recently. But if not, I'm hearing this may be coming in the very, very near future. Like this is coming very soon for you. I'm hearing you're going to be feeling a sense of pride or accomplishment over something in connection with your work or your life. So what else is going on with the Divine Feminine? But getting back to those third eye chakra shifts, I got a bit distracted from how exciting this major timeline shift is for you, Divine Feminine. I'm hearing emotional breakthrough also, because Victory is sitting on this sacral chakra, which is connected with intimacy and emotion. What is this emotional breakthrough coming forth for the Divine Feminine collective? Caring connections in the reverse position. Okay, so there might be some kind of breakthrough coming for a Divine Feminine who has felt uncared about or unsupported in a love situation. Ooh, okay. So with Magician and the Mirror upright, this is one of my top 2 twin flame cards in the deck. So this could be in connection with a twin flame situation, but also this speaks to the internal divine masculine and divine feminine and that balancing happening from within. And I heard you're shifting into something better. I know that's a bit vague, but I feel that someone has been sensing this in their own life and may have been manifesting that message of confirmation. With rest and rejuvenation, whoever I'm picking up on here, I feel that maybe you've been spending a lot of time sleeping more, resting more, really taking time in your own energy, going more with the flow of your life. I'm seeing a beaded necklace or like beads for someone. And I'm picking up that this time that you've taken to really pause, to allow yourself to energetically integrate through taking some kind of a physical rest or pause in your life or slowing things down in the physical world. Even though it may have been frustrating at times to your conscious thinking mind that wants to rush ahead into the next thing, taking this period of pause has actually been really powerful for you because I see this has done this balancing work on your energy, specifically your internal masculine and feminine, and you may have felt unsupported or unloved when it came to a close, intimate, loving connection in your life or something you were trying to manifest in. But I see there's going to be some kind of a breakthrough here. Interesting. Yeah, this breakthrough has to do with someone opening up a lot of possibilities and seeing something move forward very quickly that may have caused them to feel unsupported or disempowered in the past. But I feel a really fresh, new energy around these possibilities opening up for you. So, Divine Feminine, in the extended version of your reading, we will be channeling more into what exactly is coming with this breakthrough, especially this breakthrough related to love, this breakthrough in connection with emotional intimacy or a love-related situation, how this fast-moving energy is opening up possibilities for you or changing something potentially in your life or connections. So the link to that extended reading is in the pinned comment in description box under the video, but I do feel that's going to be a whole segment to dive into. So for now, I'm going to move forward with your energy. Okay, once again, we have the Goddess of the Moon reversed. So I just briefly paused the recording timer and I looked at my phone and the time was 1:44. So of course this can be connected with the 144,000 being someone who is chosen, or rather simultaneously someone who has chosen as a soul prior to incarnating here on earth to live this highly evolved, highly ascended, highly expansive and expanded path in this lifetime. And of course, if you've attracted this video and you are resonating with these messages, you are one of those chosen ones. You have chosen a very expansive path here on earth. And that has come out in recent readings as well. We have Goddess of the Moon reversed, connected with deep cellular healing. So I see this Goddess of the Moon reverse card and I heard writing. So someone might be a writer. This card reversed seems to have two meanings here. On the one hand, it's pointed inwards. So it could be speaking to a divine feminine, really going within herself for something, for true internal validation rather than seeking it externally, for a sense of deep emotional and energetic stability within herself, within her mind, body, emotions, her own energy field. But also, I see this representing divine feminines collectively going through this really deep unconscious healing, which is why, as a divine feminine, it's so important to follow your intuitive impulses, especially when it comes to structuring your time, your day, knowing what action steps to take forward in the physical world, because your intuition is guiding you through this healing and shifting process that is happening unconsciously and at the cellular level, which means your conscious mind, the thinking mind, can't really guide you so much here because it's not fully aware of just how much you are shifting and alchemizing beneath the surface, and releasing that self-judgment around that unconscious alchemization process and what that entails and what that looks like from the outside is also really essential, because other people can judge the way that you choose to structure your time and a day as less efficient. I heard the word lazy, so someone at times might be labeling themselves as being lazy because they've absorbed these collective programs around value versus physical exertion of effort, meaning you may have picked up a collective program that your value is equivalent to how much physical effort you exert in the world, when really your true value is an energetic signature that you are beginning to learn to radiate strongly, to embody fully. And that is what is valuable about you. I actually shared a post recently with 11 things you might need to remember today. And if that message connects with you, that Instagram post may connect with you as well. So if you do want to check that out, my Instagram is at Magnetize Yourself, and you can follow me there. But I really want to read a message from the guidebook for the Goddess of the Moon Reverse, because my guides keep pulling me to this guidebook, even though I don't read from it very often anymore. So I really feel like there's a message here. So the number 52 or 25 may also be significant to someone as well. And let's see what the guidebook has to say. This card reveals blocked intuition, an inner disconnect, or a sense of living in the dark. That line, living in the dark, really stood out because many of you divine feminines at this time might feel like you are taking steps forward in the dark, that you seem to be able to feel for the next step, but you can't really see the entire pathway. The guidebook also says, you have a deep desire to know your purpose and truth, but they can feel very distant. Get out of your own way and release the fear that's blocking the truth of your blessed, eternal nature. Your soul, your higher self knows you best, so allow stillness into your life. Listen to the stirring of your own intuitive voice and trust what you receive. I just keep seeing the image of someone quite literally feeling their way in the dark, almost like with their hand along the wall of this darkened pathway. And maybe that's you at this time. You might be at a point where you feel as though there is so much about your life and your future that feels very uncertain or unknown. And know that everything is as it should be. Let's see if your spirit guides have any further information about this. And of course, we have man holding a coin in the upright position. This very often speaks to an awakened or awakening masculine energy. And specifically with woman holding a coin here as well. You know, we see with man holding a coin and woman holding a coin, a couple here, a pair, two people joined together, two people who have each realized or come into their own spiritual value and worth and are jointly making such a powerful impact on this planet simply through the joining of their energies. And I see that this power couple, so to speak, is going to be grounding something real in the physical material world. With the root chakra card in the upright position, there's something very stable. You are building a foundation with this person energetically, that's what my guides are bringing through. Divine Feminine, you feel yourself connected with a masculine energy. This may be someone you've already met. This might be someone in your life, someone you sense that you are manifesting. But when I say manifesting, it's not so much an active thing as it is your soul senses you are connected with someone. This connection is already manifested in the spiritual, energetic realm. And so you are feeling your way into it. You are sensing, you are rising your way into this connection that already exists. But I'm getting that whoever this masculine is, Divine Feminine, you are deeply connected. And there's also so much immense energetic potential here. It feels impactful. It feels explosive, but in a beautiful way. Not so much like a bombshell, but more so like a firework kind of explosive. Something that is beautiful and brilliant and visible and loud, meaning it makes an impact. And I feel that impact is already being made by you and this person because of your energetic connectedness. It's not so much about what you are doing here together as that unconditional love bond that is tying the two of you together. And that love that exists already energetically, spiritually, is exuding this really powerful frequency that is having an immense impact on collective consciousness. And my guides are really strongly bringing through the message. It's not like your impact with this person on the planet is some kind of a specific physical mission necessarily, although it could manifest that way in the future or even in the present, depending on where you are on this journey. Your impact, your true impact with this other soul is the impact you are making by walking this path of unconditional love in this natural, energetic, and spiritual connectedness with them. Regardless of what you do with that connectedness in the physical 3D world, you have and are making an impact simply through your soul's choice to walk this path. As painful and challenging as I sense it's been for you at times, I see the number 555, which of course can represent change. I'm getting that just by your brave choice to continue quite literally living, being here on this planet, moving forward is having so much more of an impact than you consciously realize or than other people may at times give you credit for. The invisible work, meaning the work you've done spiritually, energetically, is having a profound, even tangible impact. It's just that often it doesn't get tied back to you or credited to you necessarily. But the impact is still there. I just keep hearing, keep going, keep moving forward. And I feel that might be the message that someone really needs to hear today. And if so, I really hope that reached you. I'm going to pull a few cards from the traditional tarot before we pull a Rumi card here. By the way, Divine Feminine, because your spirit guides seem to be really surrounding you at this time, they seem to really be cheering you on, urging you to keep going, to keep moving forward. I will be channeling more extended messages from your spirit guides, your higher self, whatever divine forces you personally connect with, and those extended spirit guide messages for you will be in the Patreon reading. I will also be channeling for the Divine Masculine from his spirit guides as well. So if you are a Divine Feminine curious about your Divine Masculine, or you are a Divine Masculine listening, those messages will also be in the extended reading, which again is under this video. So from the traditional tarot, we have first the card that represents moving on. This is the Eight of Cups. Someone who is standing courageously in the energy of truth. Someone who is holding their standards, holding their ground emotionally, energetically, choosing to release from their life what is no longer serving their highest purpose, path, and evolution. And this is a really brave choice For some of you, this might be something specific or a specific connection, something in your life that's been weighing you down, that you've been guided to release or to let go in some way in the physical, in order to expand into your highest purpose and calling here on earth. And maybe you are resisting releasing this because you're walking in the dark, because you're not sure exactly how all of this is going to play out. But honor yourself and trust the outcomes from that self-honoring, because then as the outcome card, when you choose to release what is weighing you down, what isn't serving your highest path, purpose, and calling, what you are shifting into is this Emperor energy, which I really see, if you're a divine feminine listening, this feels like an awakened, stable, healed masculine energy coming into your life when you open space for it, especially if this is in connection with a specific relationship or a love situation. I also see this being material stability in your own life as well, being this massive upward energetic shift that happens within you when you release things that are weighing you down, which, by the way, these things you are releasing, it might not be a literal person, a connection, a situation. It may be the choice just to surrender, feeling the need to control a specific person or situation, surrendering, letting go of the worries, the anxieties, and shifting your focus back to your beautiful self. And as another outcome card from this brave choice, we have the Four of Wands upright, which speaks to a time of celebration. Often this is also a reunion card, a coming together kind of card. You attracting in like-minded people, fulfilling connections, happy times into your life. And I see that being what's coming for you as you continue to confidently, courageously take those steps forward in the dark. So I'm going to pull one final card from the Rumi Oracle. This is actually a card we pulled in a recent reading as well, but this is the Cloak of Christ. So I'm just going to read a little bit from the guidebook here. This cloak is a sacred container that places your body and soul within the loving energy of the Christ consciousness. This unconditionally loving energy is not limited to the being bearing its name. It is typified by wholeness. There is nothing within you that would cause this energy to turn away from you. Not even those parts of you that may fill you with fear, shame, guilt, or regrets. There is a person, place, thing, or belief that has come to be like a manacle around your wrist or an iron ball and iron leg, preventing you from moving forward with the grace you have earned spiritually. You are being empowered to shed that. Don't hesitate. Let yourself be cloaked in the Christ energy and receive the spiritual assistance you deserve now. There is a reason for this. The unfolding of your life is taking a turn for the better, and your energy is required to fuel that new life. Remember that whenever we are asked to release something, it is because the divine wishes to fill our hearts and hands with more. So that feels like a beautiful place to close this reading. In the extended version of the reading, in addition to everything we've mentioned so far, I will also be channeling love messages, higher self messages from the divine masculine and divine feminine to one another. So all of the information on the extended reading is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. Otherwise, I am wishing you a beautiful, magical rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.